മോദി സർക്കാർ വീണ്ടും കേന്ദ്രത്തിൽ അധികാരത്തിൽ വരും. തിരുവനന്തപുരത്ത് BJP സ്ഥാനാർത്ഥി രാജീവ് ചന്ദ്രശേഖർ ജയിച്ചാൽ കേന്ദ്രമന്ത്രിയാകും. താങ്കൾ ജയിച്ചാലോ? തിരുവനന്തപുരം ട്രിവാൻഡ്രം ക്ലബ്ബിലെ അംഗങ്ങളുമായി സംസാരിക്കുമ്പോൾ കോൺഗ്രസ് സ്ഥാനാർത്ഥി ശശി തരൂരിനോടായിരുന്നു ഈ ചോദ്യം. ഇതിന് ശശി തരൂർ നൽകിയ മറുപടി ഇങ്ങനെയാണ്.
The first question that many people are asking is, if your competitor were to be elected, he will be a minister in the Modi government that is going to come in the center, and what he can do is a lot more than what you can do if you win. So if you, that's a question that's being talked about a lot in every circle.
I know. And there are three important answers to that. Number one, I don't share the premise that Modi is going to form the government. The evidence against it is overwhelming. He is in a situation where his party maxed out in 2019 in all the states where they are strong. In 6 states, they won every seat. In 3 states, they only left us 1 seat. In 2 states, they left us 2 seats. So basically, all the states where they are strong, they got everything they could possibly get. A little bit of headroom in UP, but not much, because they won 64 seats last time. They're only contesting 74 in UP this time. So there's not much headroom, and Samajwadi Party is not exactly a negligible force there, and we are in alliance with them. So, number one, BJP has only one way to go, and that's down. You ask them to point out which states they're going to add seats, and they can't point to anything. And then, as I said, the poll evidence is overwhelming. Karnataka, we won 1 seat last time. 2 days ago, you would have all seen the papers, a poll showing Congress winning 17 seats in Karnataka. There was a rival poll showing Congress winning 20 seats in Karnataka. Telangana, we won 2 seats last time. There is a poll showing that we're winning 10 to 12 seats in Telangana. Haryana, we won 0 last time. One poll says 5 seats, another poll says 7 seats. This is the story in every state. And the proof that the BJP, are you listening, sir, since you asked the question? Yes. Since the BJP's desperation is proven by the fact that they have desperately gone after allies they had unceremoniously kicked out their NDA and begged them to forgive them and come back. Chandrababu Naidu, who had moved a no-confidence motion against them, and who on top of that had actually used abusive language from the Prime Minister, he has been forgiven and brought back into NDA because they desperately need seats. In Punjab, the Akali Dal has been wooed embarrassingly for 10 days, so the Akali Dal spurned them and said, we don't want to in alliance with you. Naveen Patnaik of Odisha left them in 2009, and there was this hugely humiliating public courtship by the BJP, offering him all sorts of goodies, until again he announced, we don't need you, we'll contest on our own. That is how desperate the BJP is. Why are they so desperate? Because they have done the same calculations I have just done. They know they are losing their majority. Remember, they had 303 in 2019. If they lose 32 seats, they're finished. There's no majority anymore. They are looking at losing at least 50 to 60 seats right now. How many more can they make up in UP? How many more can they get in the Northeast? These are the places where, at best, they might show improvement. Everywhere else, they're going to go down from 2019. That is the reality. So if you vote for Rajeev Chandrasekhar, you'll get an opposition MP. That's the certainty. There are two more answers which are very important. The BJP is making promises left, right, and center. What is their track record in Kerala and Trivandrum? They have made 3 promises to Kerala only during their 10 years that are exclusively for Kerala. Other things that Rajeev talks about, Ayushman Bharat and so on, so the whole country we are very minor beneficiaries. 3 promises they made. They promised us an AIMS. Never come. No sign of an AIMS in Kerala. Every other state almost has got one. Opposition states have no priority for this government. Number 2, I had demanded a National Institute for Ayurveda here, a National University for Ayurveda. And when the Ayush Minister came in Perulkara, there was a function when we opened an Ayurveda center there, and I made this demand, and he agreed. And he said, I'll go back to Delhi and we should get a National University for Ayurveda. What did the BJP do? They created it in Gujarat. Number 3, in Akalam, we have the National Institute of Speech and Hearing for those who are children who are challenged in terms of hearing and speech. This institute, I have requested, be upgraded to a national university for disability studies. This was in the first term of the BJP, but they were still receptive to opposition suggestions. They accepted it, and in their budget speech of 2015-16, and in the budget itself, they recorded upgrading of the National Institute in Trivandrum to a National University for Disability Studies. It's a solemn word given on the floor of Parliament. What happened? They didn't do it. When I kept nagging and asking what happened to solemn promise assurance on the floor of the House, they went and established it in the Northeast. 3 promises to Kerala, all 3 broken. Why should any Malayali trust any promise by the BJP? They have zero track record. And finally, what about what they could have done, even from the central government in these last 10 years? What have they done for Technopark? Has there been one initiative, one international company, one new scheme, one AI center? Nothing. Zero. Until a BJP candidate is announced, there is not even a mention of Technopark from any BJP state. Similarly, all other things we're asking the center, we've been finding a real challenge in getting their involvement. As I mentioned, skill development has been a disaster. There is nothing in which the BJP can proudly say in the last 10 years we've done this for Kerala, other than national schemes like Ayushman Bharat, everybody has benefited from, or not benefited from, depending on the case. So that's the long answer to your question. Yes, ma'am.